Hey, welcome to another episode of Disney Dust. We have Tony Ardolino back in the house.
Hi, guys.
I'm sorry I haven't had you for a bit. I mean, we've
know.
been busy and stuff.
I
But
missed you.
I missed you too. And I have a surprise for everyone and for you too.
Oh.
We're going to snap our fingers and we're going to have our reviewer items come into place. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. Whoa!
So magical.
No more bunny ears. Anyhow, so in today's episode, we're going to be reviewing Moana. So you just saw it.
I saw it yesterday. Yeah.
I saw it a couple of days ago, and we haven't really talked to each other about it. We're going to save it for this. So we're going to tell you guys what we think about it. Of course, starting without spoilers, and then we're going to get into spoiler territory.
Good idea.
Okay, so it opens with a story, a Hawaiian folklore, which links up to Moana's journey. Now, I looked this up to see if it was true. Now, Maui, all of Maui is true, but Te Fiti and some of the other things are not, it couldn't be found anywhere. So this is actually a Disney concoction. And I found out that Te Fiti means Papa, which some people say is also Mother Earth. And Moana, do you know what her name means?
I do not know.
Just make a guess.
Water?
Yep, it means ocean,
Okay.
expanse of water.
Oh, wow.
And strangely enough, I bought this 15 years ago in Hawaii.
Oh.
Have you seen or heard of this? I love fairy tales and stuff.
No, I haven't.
So
This is really cool.
It's, you see how old it is? Some of the scriptwriters actually referred to this book for the story of Moana, which is
so
very
cool.
exciting. So it made me excited. And I actually found there is a chapter on Maui, the trickster. So he's actually a trickster.
Okay, so wow, that's interesting.
Yeah. So if you're interested in Hawaiian mythology, this is it. So although there was a big uproar about how big Maui was, I don't know if you heard about this.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah.
Right. Disney went ahead with it because he was actually depicted quite differently in the books. What did you think of his depiction?
Coming from somebody who's just watching a film, I thought Maui was such a cool character, and I liked the way he looked. I mean, even though it's The Rock, and there were so many like little rock features, like with his eyebrows going up and stuff like that. I thought he was gonna be a little more, muscular. But then again, folks, if he's too muscular, if you think about it, he's literally just wearing little like
Loincloth.
a loincloth basically. So we can't have like Tarzan hanging out with like a little girl. I feel like it would be a little odd. So
Yeah.
I think he's cool. I like the way he looked.
Is Moana your typical princess movie? Do you feel?
Yes and no. I enjoyed Moana. However, here's my thing. I feel like Tangled, Frozen, and Moana are the exact same movie. They are the exact same formula. It is about a girl who ventures on a road trip with a guy to go somewhere else. And I'm the biggest Disney nerd I know, next to you, of course. However, I just feel like Princess and the Frog was like almost the last authentic Disney movie where there was a couple in love, and not to say like every Disney movie needs love. I kind of miss it a little bit though, but I just feel like this whole formula of we're gonna start here and go here, and checkpoint scene 1, checkpoint scene 2, checkpoint scene 3. I just felt like all three of those movies seemed rushed, and it's like Beauty and the Beast took place in a castle. Most of the movie takes place in a castle, and that's my favorite Disney movie. And that whole movie is only 80 minutes long, and it seems like it's a 2-hour movie. And then Moana, Frozen, and Tangled, they seem like they're at most maybe an hour, but they're pretty long movies.
Like Moana's like an hour 53.
Yeah.
Frozen's just a little short of that, like 49 or
yeah,
something.
and so it's like they seemed rushed. However, to go back to the question, I do think she's a great princess, and I think it's a totally different movie than we've seen for a Disney princess. But I liked it. I really liked it a lot. I kind of did miss a villain. There wasn't really a big villain in it.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I don't think it really needed one because the story was just so cool. I felt like I was learning something rather than just watching something.
Yeah. I don't know. I felt Moana. I mean, the one thing that's different from the other three movies, I agree with a lot of it, but just the one thing that was different is like there's no love interest.
Yeah.
And Moana could have easily been a boy, And
She could have easily
still
been a boy.
worked.
Yeah.
And I love the princess reference about like, if you wear a dress and you have a sidekick, you're a princess, right? Like, so that was cute. So I don't know. Do you think this will be as popular as the other ones? Because there are no like princessy things for, especially the girls. I mean, the guys all gonna hook on to Maui, right?
Yeah, I think Maui's gonna be a big hit.
But there are no like nice little, dresses. She doesn't like pick up pretty seashells.
However, her dress at the end is stunning.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I did love
didn't notice that.
Oh, when she's on that boat at the end and she's like in that, it's like this feather parrot thing with the shells. I was like, that should be your Disney Parks meet and greet costume,
right?
Because that is stunning.
Music-wise, do you think this equates to the same kind of musical that a lot of the other ones are?
No.
No. Right? Yeah, I agree.
No,
and why not?
Because here's my thing. When I heard that I'm probably gonna mispronounce his name.
Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Yes. When I heard that he was doing, I'm a fan of his. I love In the Heights. I think Hamilton is just really taken a toll on Broadway. Like literally, it's reaching new heights and just. It's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, what made him pick Moana? Like, what drew him to Moana? I was like, is there going to be rap? I really don't want to.
I know, yeah.
I did not want to see
that
Moana
flavor
rap.
in a Disney movie.
I was like,
not it.
Yeah. But some of the songs are great. Like, I think her song, her I Want song, the princess song, I think it's How Far I'll Go.
Yep.
I love that song. I think it's a great song. Do I think it's a Let It Go? No. But I think it's a great song. And even her reprise with her grandmother is a fantastic song as well.
Reprises are always so amazing.
Yeah,
it's just Moana.
Yeah, it's so passionate and I love it. I do also like the town song in the beginning, where you are or where we are, something like that. Yep. I like that song a lot too. And when I first heard Maui's song, You're Welcome, I did not like it. I was like, this.
I still don't like it.
I'm like, this sounds like a horrible song.
Yeah.
However, when I was watching it in that film, I was like, okay, I get it. It was like it's like In Summer, because when I saw it, when I heard In Summer from Frozen, I was like, this song sounds horrible. And then I watched it, I'm like, okay, it's cute.
Yeah.
I think Olaf is still the worst character Disney has ever made. I'm just gonna put that out there. But yeah.
Every actor has a sound like him.
Yeah, but also I feel like the music is just so pop. And it's almost like these are songs you would hear on the radio rather than in a big musical Disney production. That's one thing I felt like Frozen had really good
musicality.
Music. When I think Moana has a better story than Frozen did. However, the music in Frozen is 10 times better. But I also there weren't enough drums. Where were the Pacific Island drums? That's what I wanted. I wanted to hear more drums. I wanted to hear like. Just really big drum numbers.
The big one was We Know the Way, but that's pretty much it.
Yeah, that was it.
So do you think this is a full musical in itself, like a Beauty and the Beast musical? Like, I mean, for me, I'm thinking if they're gonna put it onto stage, like say a Broadway version, they're gonna have to really fill it up with a lot more songs. Because they're just, I mean, I felt that there weren't really that many because it rehashes her theme over and over again.
Her theme was in it a lot, which is no problem because it was the best song in the film, in my opinion. I loved her song.
But there were cut songs though. Have you listened to have you got the soundtrack or anything?
No, I didn't.
There's a song called More, and there's some other songs that they were taken out. More is becoming one of my favorite songs. I mean, I've listened to it a couple of times, and I if ever is a stage version, if it's going to be in there, I'll be so happy to hear that.
Who sings More?
I think I really wasn't focused on the story. I think it's Moana.
Okay.
I think so. I could be wrong. But then there is going to be a stage show at Hong Kong Disneyland.
Disney, you're right. Mm-hmm.
I'm sure they're going to use the songs from the movies, but that'd be interesting to see.
And I think it might work there because a lot of these songs are such, fun, poppy songs. So I feel like what the show looks like in Hong Kong, from pictures I've seen, it looks like people are standing and dancing. And I feel like it's going to be a fun, interactive show because the music is quite good at the end of the day. I feel like all the songs kind of run into each other a little bit.
Yeah.
But I think it'll be a fun little interactive show. But I would love to see a stage version because I would like to see how they would do Shiny.
Yeah.
Which it was. How did you feel about Shiny? The song Shiny.
It was out of place. Yeah. I mean, it's I just heard it's actually a tribute to David Bowie. I don't know if you knew that.
I could tell. I could tell right away.
But I didn't really think it fit in.
I didn't think it fit in at all.
Yeah. However, I guess I'll just. Did you stay till the end?
I did.
Such a long credit, like that
I
credit
did.
roll.
I was literally waiting because I heard to wait.
Yeah. So that was fun. We won't spoil it for you. But overall, I mean, I felt like it had a nice Hawaiian flavor. It did bring me to Hawaii, but I I almost wanted her to have more of a Hawaiian accent. I spent a couple months there. This is actually where it's from, Hawaii, and I like the accent, but I feel like Disney always kind of takes quite a lot of it away. I mean, they could have a little bit more of it. Like, like when they have black characters, it's like it can be full on, but like with Hawaiian or like Spanish, even Elena of Avalor is like slightly less. I wonder one day, what do you feel like? As a Singaporean, I don't know. It'd be interesting to have like an urban Singaporean princess one day, because they're going around featuring different.
They
cultures,
are. They really
right?
are going around.
And they're gonna run out of ideas soon. So what do you think?
Right.
Singapore?
Well, one, I think they got her from Hawaii, right?
They did.
They did cast her from Hawaii.
She is authentic.
And there is a little bit of an accent there. I mean, actually, I really like when she was talking about her canoe and the way she said canoe.
Oh, that's true.
I loved that part. I was like, oh my goodness, you really are from Hawaii. Like, I love that part. But I can't wait to see all the different Disney princesses. I know Disney is like, we're gonna take a break from princesses. I'm like, don't you dare.
Yeah.
Like, I want a princess from every single country of the world. I want Alaska to have a princess. But I think it's interesting, and everyone wants to see themselves as a Disney character.
So let's talk about now how much we liked it.
Yeah.
I personally was prepared not to like it. Even
really
1/3 in, I was like, "Is this gonna be a Finding Dory?" And I'll tell you why.
I don't like Finding Dory either.
First of all, I was like, she was going against her father's wishes. Like he's like, "Please don't do this," and then she's like, "No, I'm gonna do this and go into the ocean." And true enough, it was dangerous for her. So that part I didn't get so much, especially since the ocean picked her. So I was like, why isn't the ocean helping her now, and then why is it helping her later? So that part confused me a little bit, but I think it was, now I reflect on it and I realized like it's about her own confidence, her own self journey. So if she finds it, then the ocean's with her. And then there were other things which didn't make sense at first, like why did Maui steal the heart of Te Fiti? Why is he a trickster? Like what was the purpose of that? Like nature was so good, and like why would he steal it to make more nature for the people, Then I realized it's its ego.
Yeah.
And then why can't Moana do it herself? Why can't she place it, put it back herself? That was like, why does she need this demigod? It didn't explain it, so I was a little bit like, where is this going? And also why the dad was so against his mom. But then it all pieced together really well. So this was an interesting movie where I started not liking it, and then halfway through I was like, this is brilliant.
Yeah.
So it was interesting for me.
Yeah. I agree with that one point. I was sitting in the film being like, I wanted to literally be Moana and be like, Dad, if we have no food on this island and you're the chief, we're gonna have to actually go and find some food, because even some of the villagers, I want someone to be like, excuse me, chief, so we're gonna starve if we don't venture out. We will die. I just felt like it was kind of selfish. I thought, because I heard that there was a twist in the villain, and I thought the dad was going to be the villain at the end. Like, right. I was thinking, like, okay, the dad seems a little mean, and he has, no one's really explaining why he doesn't want to go into the ocean. So I thought, like, he had like a little secret thing, and I was like, okay, maybe that will be it. But I'm glad it didn't, because I think it would have been really odd. We didn't want another Brave, because Brave, I feel like this movie actually is Pocahontas mixed with Brave, in the setting of Life of Pi. That's what this movie is.
I love all your great analogies.
That's what this movie
makes
is.
so much sense.
Because at the end, I really liked how the mom was like on her side and helped her pack. I thought that was a really touching scene. And I liked how like the dad wasn't like. I just feel like Disney needs to realize that some parents are nice to their kids, And I know it's that friction, but I don't know. And then also going back to Moana, I felt like there wasn't enough of her in the beginning. I wanted to see more of her depth. I wanted to know why she liked the ocean. There was that one song, but I wanted to see her interact with the ocean more. I did love the beginning scene when the ocean picked her. When she was a baby.
That was really, really cute.
I love that scene. And there was a lot of reviews online saying they didn't like that scene, that scene had no purpose to be in the film. I thought that scene really made it, because after that scene, I was like, I'm going to love this movie. Like, I just felt like it was magical. And I loved how she put the materialistic shell to the side to help a turtle out. I thought like that right there, I was like, this is going to be a cool movie.
Yeah.
Also, I loved Grandma. I love the Grandma.
Yeah.
Are we going into spoilers?
Yeah.
Okay,
we
we're going
have
into spoilers.
Already.
Oh, that's true. So when the Grandma dies and comes back as the stingray, I lost it. I was crying. I just thought it was like that right there. That to me was like old Disney, maybe even Pixar magic. That was like Pixar right there, just swooping in and when the whole like island almost exploded with that energy, and it came to her, I was like, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Like right there, that to me was like Disney magic.
Yep. There's not enough of that almost.
Yeah, there wasn't enough
It was a great
of it.
overall film for sure.
Yeah, and I mean, I was crying so many times, and if I'm crying, that means it's a good movie.
And what do you think of the sidekicks? I mean, it was advertised as Pua and Hey Hey. So Pua's the pig and Hey Hey's the rooster or the chicken,
Yes.
right?
Let me tell you something, Disney. If you had Pua stuffed animals outside of the theater, I would have bought the entire cart because I think Pua is the most adorable thing in the world. Actually, I was gonna make him my screen saver
Oh, wow.
on my phone. Because
Really?
he's so cute. I love Pua.
He's
Like,
really cute, but there wasn't enough of him.
there was
like, he
not
didn't do
enough
anything
of Pua.
much.
I wanted Pua on the boat with them. Like
Not Hey
Hey
Hey?
Hey. Okay, Hey Hey was funny. He had some really good comedic timing. You know, I love the scene when he walks off the boat and then she puts him back on and then he walks off again. Like that was funny to me. I just kind of wish that Pua was on the boat too.
Yeah, I was
Because-
hoping for Pua to be on the boat. I was like, but he wasn't. Hey Hey I gotta say, is the most random, most quirky sidekick I've ever seen
Yeah.
Disney choose. But it worked. I mean, it's cool. But I didn't feel that they needed those two sidekicks as much. I mean, they didn't use Pua, but I felt like Maui himself was a sidekick because he had all
Yeah.
these different transformations that he could get into.
It's true.
Plus, I felt like the main sidekick really was the tattoo, like his conscience.
Yeah.
Like
Actually, that's a really good observation.
yeah, so like those were the real sidekicks.
Yeah.
Like Hey Hey was there for fun, and that's how it worked. I felt. What do you think about, speaking of random, the coconut pirates or the Kakamora? Like
The Kakamori, yeah. I wish the Kakamori had a song.
Me too.
Because there were so many of them, and I wanted there to be there was no big production number. There was no big, like, Be Our Guest, Under the Sea. I wanted a big number. Like, you know in Rapunzel how they have the dream song? Like, I've got a dream.
Oh yeah. Oh, that one. Yeah, in the tavern.
Horrible song, horrible scene. However, I feel like something like that would have been really cute here with all these little pirates because there were so many of them. It would have been such a cool show-stopping song. I wanted
Yeah.
there to be a song there.
And
So
they
if it
were
ever
so
hits
cute.
Broadway, there needs to be a song for them.
They are so cute though. They're so random. Like most of the time, I'll be like, "Who are these? What are they really? What are they? Are they coconuts or are they like Who are they? What kind of race are they?" And like most times I would care, but like that time I was like, "This is so random and so cute." It's
Yeah.
like, I'm not gonna question it.
You're
I'm just
right.
gonna go with
You're just
it.
gonna go with it. Just nod your head.
But overall, I liked the themes I found from it were themes of bravery. I mean, there were so many times like she just stood alone. She had
Yeah.
to face her fears. It's such an analogy for life in terms of like, just try it and try again and be brave and believe in yourself.
Yeah.
It's such a self-discovery thing. Also, the balance of nature, so much of that, like, grandma dying,
Yeah.
the islands, upsetting nature and, fire, wind, water, earth, all that. And the back to the self-discovery part, it's about like in relation to not surrounding yourself too much with external things. Like Maui was surrounding himself, he needed adoration from people. That's why he stole that heart in the first place, but he upset the balance because of that. And the main thing that hit me was loving people around who are not nice to you. I don't know if you got that, like at the end when she was nice to Teka, the lava monster. And because she saw who she really was, and true enough, like this is the big spoiler, it was Tafiti.
Yeah.
So
Which I
it's
liked. I thought it was really cool.
Yeah, so that to me meant like people can be angry at you, can do hateful things to you, but if you really stop and look at them and believe in them and show love,
Yeah.
maybe they change.
I like that. I really like that analogy. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So
Sorry.
that's all I have for it. So
I just want to say that I really like Moana as a character. I thought she was just a really like a cool person. Like I just thought she was humble too. Like I think the biggest scene where I really liked her was when she told the ocean that she's not the right one. I thought that was so like. I just thought it was cool because a lot of people want to be like, oh, well, the ocean chose me. I'm the best there is, And she never had that. She's like, I'm gonna help the ocean. I'm gonna help the island. And at the end, when she's like, you need to have
Choose
someone
else.
like choose somebody else to help the world because I can't do it, and you need to hurry and choose somebody else. I'm like, she's just so humble, And the whole time I'm sitting in my thing like, no, Moana, you are good enough. Like, don't you dare give it back to the ocean. When the ocean took it away from her, I'm like, no, you give it back to her. Like, she's the one.
Yeah.
And then when she like swam back down, like, I just thought she's just such a cool character. Like, I really, really liked Moana as a character. You know, which is interesting because a lot of the recent Disney princesses, especially with Frozen. I know I mentioned Frozen a lot. I didn't really like the princesses in Frozen. I think Elsa has really cool ice powers. I think Anna was a nutcase. But Moana is such a cool character.
So much warmth to her.
Yeah,
Like,
it's just, I felt like she was real. Like,
Yeah.
also, like, she was funny, too. Like, all of her little lines and the way she said it, I liked that. That was my sense of comedy. But I just really liked Moana as a princess. And I know a lot of people are like, she's not a princess, you know. I'm fine with her being a princess. If anything,
Yeah.
I really like her. I mean, I really think Disney needs to open up a heroes line because there's so many, like, heroines and
Right.
heroes and stuff like that. That's what I think should happen, but I really like Moana as a princess, and I am fine with that.
Absolutely. I mean, she's not, you know, she makes all these mistakes, but she's still perfect in that sense.
Yeah,
Like it's great to be who you are and not try to be someone else, which
Yeah.
is what Moana is. And I find that like with my visit to Hawaii, I find that a lot of people are actually that warm and nice. It's like the only place where I'm like trying to cross the road, jaywalking even, and cars stop. Like
wow.
there's this whole sense of family. I mean, Ohana, like it's really strong.
Yeah, that's really cool.
And Hawaii is like, yeah, that warmth actually shines through in this movie. So how many stars would you give it out of 10?
Let's see here. I think the only reason I wouldn't give it a 5 is because of the music, and there's really no. I wish there was a bigger villain in it, and I wish there was a love interest. I'm so sorry. The biggest sap for Disney love stories, so I'm gonna give it. I want to say a 3.5. I'm gonna give it a 4 because I really liked it, and it was beautiful. The animation's beautiful, folks. Yeah. Oh,
okay.
wait,
out of 10. So that'll be 8.
So then I would give it an 8 then.
Mine's the same, 8. I was gonna give it an 8.
Yeah.
So yeah. And just to wrap things up, did you ever look up what the past tense of smite was?
That's funny. What is it? Is it smited?
No, it's not. It's actually smote or smitten even.
Smitten.
So yeah, I thought that we couldn't go to smitten, but yeah.
That's really funny. That's clever.
There you go. All right. Thanks for coming on the show.
Thanks for having me.
And I'll see you for Beauty and the Beast maybe.
Totally.
Catch you later.
Bye, guys.